Welcome to the episode Bleav in Falcons. I'm your host, Ovie Mughelli. As always, we got my co-host, Michael the Burner Turner. And we're here, smack dab in the middle of the offseason. I'm sure mini camps are coming around, drafts coming around. We're in free agency, Mike. And a lot's going on. But nothing's going on, but a lot's going on with our Falcons. We've had some time to sit with this whole Tua thing and this Penix thing. And have your thoughts changed with the new reports, with the moving the pieces around? Do you still feel the same way about bringing Tua here and having Michael Penix be maybe healthy, maybe not healthy in time? What are your thoughts? Same?
My thoughts are the same. I think this is the direction we had to go in. Have a quarterback that's not automatically declared the starter, but have an open competition for Michael Penix and but leaning towards that Tua is going to be starting week one. I just feel like we needed somebody for the first couple of weeks at least.
Yeah.
And if that guy's hot, keep it rolling, and let him finish the season. Let Michael Penix get healthier. If not, then we see what Michael's got. But it's still a toss up in the air on our QB future. And since we got a new GM, new regime, new everything, we can't just be committed to Michael Penix as fans, and because the organization not totally committed to him because that's not their guy. You know what I'm saying? It's like every coach wants their guy, every GM wants their guy. You know, they want their own mark they want their own mark on this franchise and which direction it's going. So we'll like to have it in house, but if we have to outsource it, we outsource it.
No, that's real. And go watch the last show. I thought that they were picking Tua to give Michael Penix an easy way to win his job back. But now I kind of feel like you, and just what I've heard in the sense is they want Tua to start week one. They're not trying to have Michael Penix do what Michael Penix is trying to do, which is to hurry up and get ready he can say, I'm ready, guys, I'm ready. No, because the 99% chance that you can use 1, 2, 3 more weeks of help. So they want him to start. Here's where it gets interesting. If Tua plays well, do they owe Michael Penix a chance to prove that he could be the guy? Or if Tua plays well, we're winning, do we just ride the hot hand? Because you have to figure out what you have in Michael Penix at some point. Because once his contract is up, but you got to renegotiate. You don't want to do that wondering, man, Tua did so good and Penix was a backup. Do we pay Penix or not? So it's a difficult situation the Falcons are going to be in.
Well, no, it's not that difficult, Ovie.
Yes, it is difficult. It is difficult.
It's difficult for the fans' sake as far as loving a certain player, but it's not difficult business-wise for the Falcons. Because if Tua plays hot and is hot and show that he can still play and still play well, he was a top 5 draft pick.
He was, and Michael Penix was a top 8 draft pick. And Penix was a top 8 draft pick.
Tua can earn another contract. That's what I'm saying. Tua can earn another contract with the Falcons if he plays that well. If he plays that well, it's a situation where he can be the man next year too as well. You know what I'm saying? He's not. His career is not dead. His career is not dead.
But here's the thing that we aren't talking about for Tua and Penix. It's the durability. And so he can play well, he can be great, but you nick him or he gets that head injury. Penix has that knee injury, and they're both out of the commission. So do you want to pay somebody whose talent may be above average or good enough to make us a playoff ready team, but whose durability is not there when we need them in the playoffs?
Listen, this could be a Sam Darnold Minnesota situation. It's like when they let Sam Darnold go out of Minnesota. They think he was just a 1-year guy and that was just it, and he wasn't that special.
Yep.
He go to another team. Now he wins. He's a difference maker for another team and wins the Super Bowl. So we not. I don't think this organization was going to play that game. First, this regime doesn't owe Penix anything. They don't owe him anything. It's just us fans and us people that's rooting for him. Yeah. Think he deserves a fair shot, and he's getting a fair shot. But he's injured, and so if like Wally Pipp, I don't know if you're still about Wally Pipp, you know what I'm saying? But like if you injured and somebody else comes in and plays well and turn out to be Lou Gehrig or whoever, and you can't turn your back on that. If the guy ends up being special playing good, we're not gonna, and we got him from cheap in the beginning.
super cheap. And a lot of people were hating on this this pick. And I was one of them. I was like, why are we getting Tua? We should get Kyler Murray. We should get this person, that person. For the amount of money we pay for Tua, there are people paying $6 million for backups. They're like around $6 million and like picks and everything. And we got Tua for 1.2, the minimum.
Yeah, that's right.
Bravo.
Low risk, high reward.
Yeah. So I had a chance to be at my boy Ty Spears. He had a charity golf tournament for autism today. It was a great event. And while I was there, Mike, I ran into a couple of people who came up and say, yo, I love the podcast. Man, you might be doing a good job. I was like, wow, you actually watch it. And so they again talked about how they loved how we keep it real and aren't home the whole time. And you know, we just talk about how we say it, we call them as we see it. And right now it looks like the Falcons are doing maybe a soft reset because all these 1-year contracts, all these 1-year deals, we're trying to figure out like who we are. And we don't have, I think, the money and the resources. The new regime doesn't have everything exactly how they want it to go all in and to do let's get Kirk Cousins, let's get Penix. We have to kind of reset everything.
I think we put too much I won't say pressure, but we felt like last couple of years we're like, all right, we got to win the NFC South. We got the most talented team in the division. Blah 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 blah. We put too much hype into this roster. In the past, maybe we just overreached on the roster a little bit, and we just won red because we had offensive pieces, but we know that defense wasn't right. Like as far as we wasn't getting any sacks and things like that. Last year was the first year our defense looked good in like how many years? Like in a long time, right? But it's like but we have very young talent on offense too. Didn't know how to win, didn't know how to finish games, didn't know how to dominate, go out there and beat the teams you're supposed to beat. And don't take any week for granted. And I think this new regime's coming in is like, okay, all y'all got to prove it. Who's going to be on this team, y'all? Because we crowned too many people on this roster. I think on the past couple of years, like everybody's spot solidified. Nobody's playing preseason.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
that part. If that one thing, Mike. If that one thing, like I know a couple guys had a chance to talk to Stefanski. He reached out to a couple people. I'm still waiting on my phone call. I'm sure it's any second now. But if he had one thing he asked me or you, we already know what would be. Play your starters in the preseason. He was screaming at Raheem. Like, I literally went into the press pool because, Bleav the Falcons, we had a little press credential. Hopefully that stays in place with the new regime. And I was talking to Raheem. I was like, what is the reason we're not playing the starters in preseason? And he kind of just talked around the same coach. I'm like, there's a reason the older guys call the younger guys soft. Back the old guys had Jesse Tuggle had 3 days, and y'all soft out 2 days. Days. Y'all soft out 1 days, and now they're barely practicing pads. Like third game of the season, no more pads. So you got to be able to go during preseason if you feel like you're going to be prepared for game one, especially only 3 preseason games. So I hope they change that and a bunch of other stuff.
Well, but like I know I'm pretty sure they will because nobody's spot is sold. I'll tell you, Bijan. Bijan.
We don't know. We know.
But look though, they new quarterback still got to get rhythm. Still got to get the routine in. I think they still got to play a little bit of preseason just to get that. You can't go out there week one your first time calling plays with the quarterback in live action. That's just my philosophy. That's it's neither here or there, but nobody's sold.
It's here and there.
It's not going to be all these starters sitting out preseason. I know that. No. Coming up this year, I know that for a fact.
Not with this new regime, and like we talked about with Raheem, and same thing is here. I remember when we had Mike Smith. I mean, you were here when Mike Smith came. I remember being some of the most intense competitions that I've had in a while because we had something to prove. After the Mike Vick situation where we lost 12, 13 games, the Bobby Petrino situation, we had to see who really wanted it. We had to see like who wanted to be a part of the new Falcons. The mentality that Mike Mularkey had for offense, he didn't care if you was Harvey Dahl and third string O lineman or what your rankings were. He wanted to see who's going to go out there and perform. So I hope we have that same level of high competition in practice and preseason.
Okay, Ovie, like and it went before even preseason started. We had Friday Night Lights. Remember how tense that was? Remember how tense that was?
I remember that, Michael. We was going so hard. We was going we was trying to prove ourselves. And I'm like, I am the starter, right?
Like to each other. And for those that don't remember Friday Night Lights, that's when we had like after 1 week of pads, we'll go to a local high school.
Yes.
And have a scrimmage in front of fans.
Live, I
believe. Live scrimmage, the whole roster. The whole roster was no sitting out. We was going at it. And us, I love Friday Night Lights. I loved it. I loved to go into a high school locker room, changing in the high school locker room, and you know what I'm saying, getting that little throwback feel and going out there knowing that we can practice hard, but not and still take care of each other, but it was going to be an intense practice. Because us guys, we talk mess back and forth.
Oh yeah, Curtis Lofton, Mike,
William Moe.
Willie gonna talk all the trash. Curtis Lofton, who's
Mike Peterson.
Mike Peterson. Yeah, we was out there, Georgia.
Yeah,
Mike Peterson dreads going everywhere.
Yeah. You know crazy. The DBs and the receivers.
Thomas Deku.
You know what I'm saying? Grimes. You know what I'm saying? We had a roster that was. We had a roster that was talented, but we did nobody know each other back then. You know what I'm saying? As far as we had to develop, we had to, you know what I'm saying, build our names. And we end up all being, look how many Pro Bowls that produced.
We had like 13 Pro Bowlers. That 2011, we had like literally, we set a record, I believe, for Pro Bowlers. Back when we had we had a lot that year, but the Tony Gonzalez, Julio Jones, Roddy White, you, me, Matt Ryan, Tyson Clabo,
John
Abraham, Brent Grimes. Like we came in deep. Like the Falcons were deep, so deep that Coach Malarkey was coaching. Our coaches were coaching. It's tough because we should have been in the Super Bowl, but Aaron Rodgers decided to go on a generational run. But nah, it starts in practice. It starts now. I remember even before we put the pads on, we still had a mentality to where we were pushing ourselves with no pad.
Iron sharpens iron, man. Iron sharpens iron, and like we didn't baby each other. We went hard. We tested each other because we thought each other was good. You think you good? I think I'm good too. Okay, we do it. We trying to see who's the big dogs on the team too as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can trust you now. I can trust you to go to battle with me on Sundays if I can test you in practice. But now they barely touch each other. Now it's kind of hard to do that.
It's different, and they have a lot of new pieces. Johan Dotson, Olamide Zaccheaus. I'm happy to see Zaccheaus back because there were times last season I was like, man, Zaccheaus, disrespect to our receivers, but Zaccheaus would have been better than some of the guys we had on. And when Mooney wasn't playing as well, I was like, man, Olamide would have been great. He was killing it everywhere else. Samson Ebukam, Deshaun Hand. We got a lot of guys again talking about the 1-year contracts because I believe it's a soft reset, but
and a lot of these that doesn't mean they're going to make the team on the final cut either.
True. But Sidney Brown's probably make the team. They traded for
that's what's going to make the preseason and the training camp more interesting. Like these guys got to earn it. They're going to try to earn these spots, man. It's like everything's up for grabs, and I think Matt Ryan, knowing that transition like from 2008 to his Super Bowl run, he knew how that team was built. Everybody was built by proving themselves. Like it was nothing given. Was nothing given to us during that ever. So you had your names. You had your big names, but you also had guys that came out of nowhere, like the Brent Grimes and the Harvey Dawes, because it allowed competition to honestly and earnestly take place without having to do that meddling that coaches do, where you'll push a guy in front because of the high draft pick, or you'll push a guy in front because his agent also has the top player. There's a lot of backdoor stuff goes on. So I don't know. The agent stuff, man. That's a whole nother.
And it happens. Y'all fans don't understand, and you should be able to understand this. Players will not be as good as the competition, but because the agent has a top tier player, it happens in NFL all the time. They'll put a guy over somebody else because, we want to keep his agent happy because contract talks are coming around, and we don't want him a little ornery. That's stupid, but it unfortunately happens with some franchises, some organizations. I'm hoping that Ian Cunningham ain't having none of that. I know Matt Ryan ain't having none of that.
And I think they're so fresh and so new into this that helps us because they got to like the agent's not going to run the organization. You know what I'm saying? Like you got fresh new guys in here, new faces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like we don't have this long running relationship with a certain agent that can, you can always bring my player in, blah, 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 and all these backdoor deals, whatever. But it seems like we did get a lot of old Chicago players. Chicago and Atlanta always swap players for some reason. I
don't know what it is, but it happens a lot, a whole bunch. Going back to Sidney Brown, that we traded for a safety, and it has me concerned for my Wake Forest buddy Jesse Bates that we might be considering trading him. I think it'd be a bad idea. It's been floated out there to say, hey, if we're doing a reset type of thing, let's get our big pieces. Like Kyle Pitts supposedly could still be on the table to get traded even after getting franchised. And someone, wants him bad enough.
I think that's
Jesse Bates, Kyle Pitts, leave Jesse alone. I think Sidney's a great pickup, but do not trade Jesse Bates. He's the heart and soul of this defense. It'll be very hard to replace him. I think that will be one of the biggest mistakes that we do if we do it, which we won't, hopefully.
Yeah, Jesse Bates, he did so much wonders for us. During his tenure here, I hope this is a situation where they just want to put some depth into our secondary, and not just grooming somebody else to replace that, because Jesse's up there in age now. Like
he's getting up there. He's a little gray in the beard.
I don't know if he could be a late cut, you know what I'm saying? Like the last cut or save the cap, because we got to pick up the cap too. It's gonna be some hard. We are
having cap casualty season coming up.
Yeah. So it could be. It could be one of those things that just being prepared to, like, if we got to let Jesse go, then it wouldn't be on bad terms.
It hurt us. Speaking of hurting us, these power rankings, there are people upset. I don't know why, that the power rankings have us pretty low. People are thinking, are we being disrespected because the media does not expect the Falcons to do much this year, and I don't blame them. If we do anything, it's going to be because we are a dark horse. Right now, everyone knows, not a secret, that we're semi-rebuilding. We mentioned soft reset 10 times because it just doesn't look like we don't have the capital. We don't have the picks. We don't have the money to make some major moves. And so it's really let's see what we do have, because you can read a book all day about who the Falcons are, what they've done, what they're going to do. But until they do what we talked about earlier and actually test us, test the players, test the new system, let's see if they can understand. Well, thankfully, defense will stay the same. But for the offense, we're probably going to make some changes that some of these players aren't used to. We're not keeping the schemes that our other guy, I forget his name already, our old OC, what was his name?
Zach Robinson.
Yeah, Zach. Yeah, now we have Tommy Reeves. And
you had to pick a show, like, man, who was our last guy?
Who was the last guy? That guy. You're not that guy.
But Tampa, right? He's in Tampa, right?
Yes, he is. Speaking of Tampa, didn't our Elijah go to Tampa? Who's the old lineman that talking crazy on his way out?
He went to Arizona.
That's so stupid, Mike. I when I left the Baltimore Ravens, even though I was kind of, at first, I was a little bit upset and surprised they didn't fight for me. Like, they was like, I'll make it 800,000. Like, yeah, we'll give you $1 million. I'm like, oh, that's great. Until Tampa offered me 2 and the Giants offered me 2.5. The Falcons offered me 3. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's much better. But I wouldn't like dog cuss them. And he's talking about, like, we are not very nice people to him. He does not appreciate us. And I forget what he called us, sorry, or this and the third. It's just
a clown show.
Somebody hurt this man. Whoever hurt this man, you need to apologize to Elijah. I apologize for them. Not sure what they said. Actually, I don't apologize for them, because you should man up. People say, you're adults.
No.
I don't apologize to Elijah. But it's just stupid, because like Olamide Zaccheaus, he might have to come back around and need us as an option. But I doubt the fans or the organization is going to be welcoming somebody who doesn't have the PC skills to keep his mouth shut.
Yeah, but for one, you gotta be good enough to be wanted back.
That too.
Okay, so if you're already not good, like, as far as, like, he was already on the bench, he wasn't a starter, and he talk trash on the way out, knowing how like you are replaceable in this league, no doubt about it. So like you wouldn't like do a graceful buyout, man. Like don't talk trash on the way out and call it the clown show and everything. Like it was the worst years of your life. Like
calm down.
Just appreciate the opportunity that the team gave you, knowing down the line that possibly like I might need a job, I might need that one last year. You know what I'm saying? I might, and go back to the power rankings.
Yeah. Are we average, Mike? Are we a mediocre team?
We probably be below mediocre. We need the truth. The truth hurts sometimes. We got a new GM, new head coach, new quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, where were you supposed to be ranked? You're supposed to be ranked in around 10 or 15, bottom 10, 15. If you making all those changes, something was wrong. So
question mark. We all we have is a question mark across a lot
of things. So we deserve. We got a lot of unknowns on this team, a lot of unknowns on this roster, and I want the fans to realize that, and I want the players to realize that even more, because some of y'all been, I don't say baptized, but like some of y'all been like put up on a pedestal that maybe y'all shouldn't have been up there yet. Like that's what like the last regime was like too soft on players. Y'all good, but we taking care of you. We massaging y'all a little bit too much. Think y'all great.
The problem was, Mike. The problem was they beat the Bills. They beat the Rams. They played on primetime TV to where the whole world is seeing them.
They show flashes. The team showed flashes, but we seen it. We should go to practice. Like, man, this practice soft. This practice. I was like, do they even? And I don't know if this is the standard around the league. Only because I can see us practicing. I don't get the privilege to see other teams practice, but I doubt the way we was practicing last year that other teams practice the same way. I seriously doubt. I think I know they don't, because we said no, we had fights last year too, like a couple of fights. James Pierce Jr. caused some fights in practice these first couple of days. But like that tenacity in practice, man. I didn't see us going, like when I go out there and see the practice, I was like, it felt like they was going through the motions a little bit.
It was a lot of just even full speed was walkthrough. It felt like it was walkthrough level. It didn't have. I understand injuries, but like still, we were able to protect ourselves. And I remember Coach always saying, "Play up professional. Be a professional. Meaning you can go hard, but don't bury your teammates. Don't injure the teammates. Like stop right before that last little bit. You need to go hard to prepare the defense. Defense needs to go hard to prepare their offense. We work together. We're going to only have iron sharpen iron, like you mentioned. So I hope we change that part, because it's going to be a key part of us not being mediocre. And they can rank us whatever they want. We were ranked. Last year was supposed to be the year with Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix. We were supposed to be a breakout season. I'd rather them rank us low, not think much of us, and we can quietly figure out, what we're going to do. And if it is, hey, we're a dark horse, we surprise people, great. And if it is, we have to suck and we have to show that, we're really not that good. Let's do that so we can get to the good stuff.
You know what? And I'm not putting all on the star players on the team, but it was like the little things that cost those ball games last year.
Oh my God!
Special teams, the guys, the role players need to be role players and know when to be a role player. Like make those big plays that's unexpected. But you're a practice and y'all work for that moment to come your way, and when it finally comes, you make that play. Like like when we had a key kickoff situation where we need to make the stop, we need to pin them down inside the 20 or whatever. They let them break for 90 yards. Like we couldn't trust our special teams. Kicker go out there. We can't. We don't have a kicker. You know what I'm saying? Like
we got a new kicker. We got a new guy.
Don't say a new kicker. We got an old kicker.
We got
a new kicker.
The brother.
We got an old kicker. That's a new kicker.
Oh, he is old. Duh. I don't remember his name. Nick Folk. Nick Folk. He's a bit up there, but if he can give a consistency that we didn't have till the end of the season, I'll take it. I'll
definitely take it. I'm saying it's just a little things. Obviously, yeah. So we need to be ranked where we need to be ranked, because we was finding different ways to lose games last year. So that was like not being prepared. That's not practicing hard, going over situational football, understanding clock management, like it was everything that I feel like we did overkill when we played. Like, man, we got to go over this again and again and again.
Details.
And again, we was like, Coach, we got it, Coach, we got it.
Oriented.
Yeah. I don't think we had that last year or past years. Period. Like, I think we got away from that, and I think under Matt Ryan and Kevin Stefanski, I think they're going to be on the same page of like, I don't have to be your friend as a coach. I'm going to coach you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we want guys that wants to be coached and like wants
coach hard.
Coach hard. Demand the best. Because some of these guys have been so young. Some of these guys haven't been coached hard since they've been in the NFL. Because it's all been players league, soft buddy. All right, now you got to earn y'all stripes. Now you got to earn y'all stripes. We're not playing around anymore. It's time to take over NFC South.
Yeah, we need to call Mike. We had Coach Malarkey on last year. We need to call Mike Smith and have him on as a perfect chance to talk to a coach and get to the
definitely. Like what was his philosophy? How coming in?
Yeah,
he came from a championship pedigree. He knew it. He knew how.
Call Mike right now. Where my phone at? Mike, we gonna call you. I know you watch our podcast, but we gonna call Mike. Last thing, what is the Falcons missing with all the moves in free agency? Is it pass rush? Because James Pierce may not be available for the whole season or the majority of the season. Is it a CB1? Do we need another wide receiver one? Linebacker of Caden Ellis, his loss, or do we need what I think we need, which is a running back? You can't just replace Tyler Algier. Give the ball to Tyler is what was said every time Big Man was rumbling. And with Bijan's, grace and elegance and speed, you got to have that big dude compounded up the middle. I don't know if we have that on our roster right now, but if we get a Nick Chubb, I'd be very, very happy knowing that Chubb could get that third one, fourth one, because you need somebody who can guarantee it. And the worst thing, which we did several times last year, is to be a team that cannot impose its will and get a short yard, a third one, fourth one, a goal line, and to sit there like, we got to do a play action. We got to do a trick play. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, that's hard to say. And that comes from a running back. I don't think we need to spend money to get a guy like that. I think we can find somebody.
I like Nick Chubb. I mean, we could get Nick Chubb.
That's just a sexy name out there. You know what I'm saying?
He's a sexy name.
That's a good one. That's a great 1-2 punch. Yeah, but have those two guys in there. But I don't know. I don't know if Nick Chubb's going to come here for cheap. But
he won't.
But you can find a guy in the draft, man. You can find a guy in the draft. You can find a guy in the draft. You're undrafted free agent. Like running backs. I hate to say it. We are a dime a dozen. Like
it's the worst, Mike. Because I was thinking it. I'm like, don't say it, Mike. Don't say it. You literally.
I'm only saying it because we have somebody special in place already, so we don't have to use our resources for a backup. We can find a hard-nosed runner out there somewhere late in the draft. Like Scatterboo wasn't drafted high. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
but Scatterboo also thinks CTE isn't real, and so Scatterboo is he's in trouble on
he doesn't know he has CTE already.
That's like real. And the NFL is like, stay on the CTE aid.
He don't know. What he be doing? What's this thing on the internet? He be drinking the shoes.
He does the head.
Do he drink out of shoes or something crazy?
I wouldn't be surprised. The brothers need some help.
He's a frat boy. Him and Dark. They
go well together.
Fat boys.
They're fun to watch. They're
fun to watch. They're fun to watch.
I really hope that Tua, has a resurgence. It could be the old Tua, because when he was out there in Miami slinging it to Waddle and Tyree, like it was, Tua's doing it. So I hope Tua plays his best. As
long as he protect him.
Yeah, I hope Penix plays his best. Michael Penix, I think we've yet to see his best. And I love to see a real quarterback competition, because the Falcons win. If we get two guys that play at the highest level, then we're going to get the winner who's going to be, a mindset to like, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it every day. I'm going to get it every time. I'm going to show everybody, especially Penix, because he probably thought the job was his. And there's a reason that they wouldn't confirm him as the starter, and Tua or the other quarterback is the reason. he's not their guy. You mentioned it. They want to win more than they want to make Penix feel good, which is what they should do. And Penix was drafted number 8 and has not actually performed at the top 8 pick level yet. But now he'll have a chance once he gets healthy, hopefully.
Yeah, we don't know if he's going to get a chance. We don't know if Tua starts hot. And
he might not get a chance, which is crazy.
Right. Go back to our original conversation. If Tua starts off hot, it is what this is a business. Ovie, we don't owe him anything. We don't owe him anything. And so that's why I want the fans not to be stuck on that. Like, give him a chance, like all the chance and stuff. Because
this is not high school,
right? Yeah, that's what kind of put Kirk under pressure to like stay in when he's hurt. Because when Penix get in, like,
Kirk was scared. He stayed in and took us from a 6-2 season to where we was Kirk O'Chainson, and now the brother's gone.
Right, yeah. So and then end up all bad. Now everybody's fighting, everybody's going. So now we're here. So now we're here. So and back to what you're saying. Well, what are we missing? We're just missing structure. We're missing like a direction. And I think we got the pieces. We got some pieces. I don't think we have all the pieces in place to be successful. But I think we ahead of the game as far as other franchises to build something. Definitely build something special. But we got to see. We got key pieces that needs to be filled. Quarterback is one. That question that need to be answered. Quarterback is one.
The big one.
Then Pierce put us in a pickle.
Pierce in your pickles.
Yeah. So it's just a lot of things. Then we got Matt Ryan. People trust Matt Ryan. Dude, are the fans gonna love Kevin Stefanski? You know what I'm saying? So we got to have direction. We got to have trust. Fans got to trust what we're doing. Fans got to be patient. Team got to be patient. Team got to be hungry. Team got to earn their stripes.
I like it. We'll end on that. So y'all keep on believing in the Falcons. We'll keep on trying to give y'all some stuff to believe in, and we'll see you guys next week.